Hi guys, Brian Matthews, Remax Realtron TPS Realty. A couple of things that I want to talk about with the September 2025 Market Watch stats. First thing, unemployment still at 9%, which is pretty high for Toronto to be in a 9%. So now let's talk condo apartments, 940, right? Sales numbers increased and prices declined. So this is true. Last year, 2024, in September, we had 864 sales units, and then 2023 was 850, and 2022 was 875. A normal, healthy, balanced kind of transaction level for the city of Toronto for 416 condos is somewhere around the 1,400 a month mark. And so that's kind of where it's not a seller's market, it's not a buyer's market, but if we're transacting at 1,400 a month, it's a fairly healthy market. You're still able to negotiate a little bit and get your conditions in. Now, for pricing level 681 and change, that's very similar to 2020 September pricing of 686 and change. Excuse me. And that lowers for 2021, 2022, 23, 24, right? So all those years are higher than the current level. And we have to go back to September 2020 to get to a similar level. And that holds true for August 2025. We got to go back to 2020 and July 2025. We got to go back to 2020 as well. And I'll show you something. So I keep all the stats 10 years. This is 416 condos, right? This is September 2025 and the pricing, and we got to go back to 2020. So that's true all the way back to July 2025. And I kind of, let's see where we are in October. Yeah, I would kind of say probably similar things are going to occur in October and not necessarily November. November 2020, we were at 640,000, and October 2020, we we're at 668. So we're at 681. And in August, we are at 667. So, year over year could be lower, but we could be very similar to the 2020 levels in October and in November. Probably higher in November than we were in 2020. But not as high as 2021, 2022, 2023, or 2024. So that's kind of what I'm seeing right now, and the way the economy is, the way the market is reacting, and things like that. So, first-time buyers, you probably have a window of opportunity between now and a year from now. Remember, there's a foreign buyers ban in Toronto and most of the GTA for exactly that, foreign buyers of residential real estate. They can buy commercial. And that is up in 2027. No idea if they're going to extend it or not. I would suspect no. They've already extended it once. They may figure that's enough and start allowing it again. And so, to me, in my mind, if you're not at fear of losing your job and you have your down payment money and closing costs and things like that, you'll probably have a year left of a window of decent opportunity to buy in the city of Toronto for first-time home buyers. So that's kind of what I see right now, and my take on the overall thing. And I do keep detailed track, and I'm able to ascertain um, history, historical numbers, and how they play out with the current economic conditions. And that's kind of where I am at. So if you're listening to content creators or people who are um, sky is falling and we're all going to die, I would keep that advice off to the side. And if the other side of that coin is buy, everything is buy, like both sides of those coin, where you should be is probably somewhere in the middle. You can transact, you can get decent prices, you can get your conditions in. You should not be buying looking to flip it at a profit next year. You should be thinking along the lines of probably a 7 to 10 year window where you're going to hold the property and buy for your own residential use, not investment or anything like that. So I'm talking strictly for people who want to live in the unit that they purchase. Anyway, have a great day. Website is resaleTorontoCondos.com and BrianSellsToronto.com. Resale homes and condos, buy, sell, lease. Have a great day.